Alright guys, today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a different thing. We're gonna be testing out a full Frieza team. So obviously we got the first form Frieza leads, they have 120% 3 key, then Angel Golden Frieza, full power Frieza, final form Frieza, Golden Frieza, not Angel, and then final form Frieza GT. Now this serves one of two purposes. One, it's just something I wanted to do. This is an extreme team that I actually really like to run. It's very good. Second is because Agility Metal Cooler will probably be coming out within the next month. And you'll be able to run this team, but instead of, like, I don't know, one of the units that, like, if you don't have one of these units, you could run, like, Physical Cooler, or, you know, even the Agility Metal Cooler if you pull him, obviously, because he's the leader of the team. I'm gonna stop trying. But anyways, we're just gonna hop into Boss Rush. Because we can, basically, and this will just give us different events. Now this team, actually, when I first pulled Tech Frieza, this was like the villains team that I used like most often, just because I actually really liked it. It can beat probably every event in the game, I would say. But we're gonna test that out right now. In this video, we're not beating every event in the game. Disclaimer. But we're just going to test it out. We're probably going to beat Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then we're going to beat Omega Shenron, and then we're going to call it. Kill? Nope. See, now, I need more copies of Tech Golden Frieza, and I feel like I'm the only person to ever say that. Because, so, my Tech Golden Frieza, I got him to SA8 with just dupes that I pulled, right? I never opened his potential system, so I got him to SA10 with just Tech Grand Kais, because I had a whole bunch of them at the time, right? And now I just, like, kind of want to go into his potential system a little bit, and I can't, so, you know, feels bad, man. Also, I should have manually targeted, because I didn't want to have that STR Frieza hit. Type disadvantage, but whatever. Also, that STR Frieza is not very good unless you have him in the first slot. Now this GT Frieza, there's another GT Frieza, but I think I like this one better just because he's a support unit, you know, and he would be floating even if I did bring the physical GT Frieza, so I just think that it's better if, like, this one's a support unit instead of just a floating kind of damage dealer, kind of like stunner sealer, or whatever he is, you know. In Angel Golden Frieza, I just need one more copy of him, and I feel like I'm going to get, like, 4 copies of him on the Year 4 banner. I just know it. Like, it's just a foregone conclusion. By the way, I think that's the biggest word I've ever said. Well, the biggest series of words that I've ever said. But I think it's just a thing that's going to happen, is I'm going to pull a whole bunch of copies of Ink Golden Frieza, because he's the one that I need the least off of the banner. Also, look at this STR Final Form Frieza. He's at 1.3 million. He has no dupes. He's almost hitting as hard as this Easy A Frieza with a dupe, you know, and he has the extra good potential system and stuff. Like, on the surface, it's like, oh, whatever, he's almost hitting as hard as that Frieza, but it's like, that Frieza has a lot of stuff going for him, you know. I think we are just going to keep things the way they are. Like, keep the leaders floating, and then the support floating, and then just have a rotation of the Golden Friezas and the Final Form Friezas. How much is that going to do? 25k. We're good. We all kinds of good. 1.4. You know, for a 120 team, this is actually very good. Alright. I'm not even sure if we're going to need to use, like, any items. I don't know how I feel about having STR Frieza tank all this, but whatever. For the one time, we're going to do it. Now, the Int Frieza in the front would actually tank much better, because he has type advantage. Yikes. And he reduces damage received by like 30%. He's a pretty similar unit to the, like, Golden Frieza from the movie, which I actually thought about bringing instead of the Tech Golden Frieza. Ultimately I decided against it, but you could do that. 2.3 million with Big Bad Bosses active. That's crazy. Now I'm curious how much this Frieza is going to take. With type advantage, 30% damage reduction. 8,900, I almost said 1,000. 8,900 isn't bad at all. pull up. I don't think... Uh-oh. No, we're not going to use an item. Just because I'm stubborn like that. But Tech Frieza is going to take a lot of damage here, because his passive is not active. He's at 350k. Please, no super? Okay, good. But now this Frieza is just very good if you're not running him alongside super types, because he reduces super class allies and enemies attack by like 15 or 20%, and he gets 50% defense, and he has 150% attack. He's one of the most like balanced good units that has come out since the beginning of the category meta. Because I would say he's actually probably closer to the bottom end of category leads, but what I mean by balanced is like he just has a lot of stuff going for him. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, STR Rose is balanced. In the same way that STR Rose is balanced, that Angel and Frieza is balanced. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Why is he exclusively supering STR Final Form Frieza? Okay, we're living. Burla. Kill him! Yeah. Now, if you were running some Metal Coolers on this team, which you could, but I'm, just for the purposes of the video, I'm only running Friezas. Like, if you're in Metal Cooler Core, and like another Metal Cooler, or like a cooler in general, you could get, we're gonna use an item here. I said we could no item this, but whatever. You could be getting Metamorphosis, which is a healing link, alongside 2 leaders, which both heal, as part of their passive. And then this team would just, like, not die. Please no Dokkan mode here. Okay, good. I also hope that he doesn't super. Now, it would be really nice if Tech Golden Frieza's passive was active here, because then I wouldn't have to have the int units tank type disadvantage, you know? 430,000 with support on rotation. You love to see it. Now, I actually thought about rainbowing this int Frieza. I decided against it because there were a whole bunch of int units coming out that I thought I might rainbow. One of them was the Prime Battle Vegeta, which I did end up rainbowing. And other than that, there's int Rose coming out, and there is, I think I might pull Super Saiyan 3 Bardock going for int Rose, and because of that, I'm trying to save up int Orbs. Okay, I missed number 2, but whatever. This would do a lot more damage if Sin hit before this, but he didn't, so this might not kill. But either way, full power Frieza will if this doesn't. Nope, he's gone. Alright. I almost said Tech Golden Frieza, but Tech Frieza. Looking kind of clean. And now since he has his passive active, we can finally have him start tanking again. And then after that. Now, here in a second, our rotations are going to get kind of effed, but one good thing about having a full Frieza team is your rotations really don't matter, because all of the Friezas link super well, you know? Like, none of the Friezas don't share, like, any links with each other or anything. They all link pretty good. So, this isn't as big of a deal as it would be if you were running, like, a Resurrected Warriors team with, like, LR Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku on a rotation, and then you had, like, LR Bojack and Tiora Bojack on the other rotation, because then if your rotations got messed up, you would just kind of be out of luck. But here, it's like, you're not out of luck as much because everyone just links fine. We do have a physical unit here, and he does have to take some attacks. So we're going to use an Ox King, just in case. Don't want to die, like I have been lately in videos. Now, I personally am not going to be summoning on the Achille Metal Cooler banner, so this is just kind of like the video of a team that I could make if I pulled Achille Metal Cooler. He has not come back yet on JP, so I'm curious what type of banner he'll come back on. I hope he's not like Super Boo, who like had a bad banner and then he comes back on a worse banner, and then you're just like, why though? Like, no one is gonna pull you, like, at all, unless if they're like a whale, you know? Now, actually, they didn't F up our rotations here at all. This is just the only thing that would be different is I would have Tech Frieza in the front to tank, but we can't do that, so whatever. We're still fine. Now, if this crits, we could just be done here, I think, because Angel Golden Frieza, very good. I know I've kind of gushed about him today. He dodged. See, the phone hears you. Dokkan hears you. When you start talking good about a unit, they're like, oh, let me just dodge then, you know? That's just how it works. You just gotta be nice. As is life. How much is this gonna do? That hurt a little. But we're gonna heal. That's another great thing about this team, is it's like, you know, I might have a video later of just a full healing team. Because we could have, like, LR Goku Black. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's just Extreme Tech, now that I think about it. That would just be an Extreme Tech showcase, because you have Easy A Cell, right? You have the Tech Frieza. You have LR Goku Black and Zamasu. Who else heals? Does anyone else heal on Extreme Tech? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, we're using an item here, because we cannot have it Frieza tank all those hits. That would be, as some people say, bad. I would not be down with that sickness if you wheel. And you know what, just because we can, we already used the bone item, give ourselves 20% attack and defense. How much is, okay, 71k. Not, why did I just say K? 71 damage, not K. Crit? Nope. Sorry, I'm getting kind of dumb. I recorded a lot of videos today, just because I'm still kind of sick, and I feel like I might be in the eye of the storm, where it's like I'm starting to feel better, but I might feel worse in a little bit. So in case if I do get sick again, I don't want to have to post a video that I made like 2 months ago that I've had privated for a long time. It was, I almost did it the other day when the LR Prime Battle Vegeta Showcase came out. That day, I almost posted a video that was privated for like a month, and it was a free-to-play Movie Heroes team. But the thing about it is that, like, in the video, it was made before the Easy A's for the units, so it's like that video would be outdated before, like, that video is already outdated, so it's like I don't want to make this video because I know it's gonna get like a whole bunch of dislikes and hate comments, whatever. So, you know, trying not to put that out at all costs, but I almost had to, because like I didn't have a voice at all earlier that week, so it was kind of tricky. Crit? Nope. As soon as we beat Omega, we're gonna wrap up, just because I think we've seen enough of this team. Also, it's kind of weird that they made Omega's event, like, at least in my opinion, much harder than Super Saiyan 4 and Vegeta's. Sure, we'll just keep it like this, I guess. I did that as far away from the camera as I could, not the camera, the mic. So I'm sorry if that was, like, deafening, but I tried to not make it deafening. Ooh, 1.6. This is probably the friends, because mine doesn't have any dupes. It's the same thing that happened on the Gogeta and Broly banner happened on the base Goku and Frieza banner. I wanted base Goku, and I did one cycle on Frieza just because there were discounts, and I got Frieza, and I didn't get Goku in like 1,000 stones, and that exact same thing happened on the Gogeta and Broly banner. Also, if you haven't seen my Gogeta Broly banner summons, I know they're very outdated at this point. You need to watch them though, because at least watch until the Broly pull. So, even if you just want to skip one cycle in, my first pull on the Broly banner is insane. I'm not going to spoil it, but it is craziness. It was probably like the craziest pull I've ever had in Dokkan. So we're going to activate this Frieza's passive, and then we're just going to kill Omega Shenron. Straight up. Alright, 600k. And that's what we're going to call it. This team is pretty good. It will be much better when Metal Cooler comes out, because you can use him as the lead, and then everybody will be getting an extra 50% from both leads. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Blacharop, and I will see you guys next time.